Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft Cold War vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we're going ahead and building the Stridsvagn 103B with a crew of 3. Dimensions you can see on screen now. It has a length of 9 meters with the gun facing forward. Its role as a main battle tank and the number of bullets is approximately 290 across all variants. Armaments include 105mm rifle gun and 3 7.62mm KSP machine guns. It actually has 2 engines as a Rolls Royce and a Caterpillar, 2 different engines. It's max speed of 60 kilometers per hour. But anyways guys, that's it for this and enjoy the tutorial. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Secure2F here bringing you another Minecraft Cold War vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to be going ahead and building the Stridsvagn 103, abbreviated to STRV 103, also known as the S-Tank. This is a Swedish post-World War II main battle tank. It was known for its unconventional design. It was equipped with a turretless fixed gun system that was traversed by engaging the tracks and elevated by adjusting the hull suspension. While turretless armored vehicles are usually classified as assault guns or tank destroyers, the STRV 103 is considered a tank because it fits the combat role with that of other tanks with the Swedish doctrine. And is the only mass-produced tank with since World War II to not have a turret. Very interesting vehicle, that's for sure. It's very unique, I guess you can say, considering it's the only Cold War tank or anything like that really to see any mass production with, you know, a turretless gun and all that stuff of a hull-mounted gun. And the tank itself is actually pretty decent. I mean, you have a nice low silhouette for it for sure. And it has amazing traverse, gun elevation and depression, so you can easily get this thing in some really good spots and be pretty dang effective with it. It has a 105mm gun, equipped with 2 7.62 machine guns, which are built into the hull somewhere, and there's also a anti-aircraft 7.62mm machine gun mounted on the top as well. But that's pretty much the summary of the STRV 103. Very cool vehicle overall. I would consider this to be more of the B variant, with the way it's kind of configured, and the other variants and stuff like that are a little bit different in their construction, but the A and the B are quite similar, but I would say this is probably more the B variant. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the vehicle itself, and of course we'll go ahead and pop into the tutorial. So to get started here, we have pretty much the main gun here, the 105mm gun right there. Very nice, as you can see, whole locks right there. Then we have the front headlights up here. There's like this little kind of like almost like a ramp thing that looks like it can just come down and stabilize. I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. It's got something kind of going on in the front there, so that's what's represented right here. Going ahead and continuing on, we have ourselves the machine gun mounted on the top here, along with the you know, the hatches and stuff like that also up here. We have the antennas. I believe these were fuel tanks on this side, not 100% sure. Something like that. Side armor, reactive armor, or something of that sort. The exhausts right here on the back. On the back here we had some, they could have been boxes, or they could be some kind of fuel tanks, not sure. Actually, this is actually part of the muffler all in here, so my bad, it's not a fuel tank. These could be fuel tanks on the back here, not 100% sure. And on this side, just very simple, some tools mounted on here, and just again some of the same detailing over here on this side as the air side and everything like that. Overall though, that's pretty much the Stridsvagn 103. Looks very nice, like the way it came out, and it's a nice redesign for my previous version of it. Anyways, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial by starting off with our first layer, layer 1. Alright guys, so moving on to our first layer, we have layer 1. Now for layer 1, what we want to do to get started here is we're going to go ahead and take our nether brick slabs. We're going to place down 1 and 2 half slabs across like this, followed by 2 nether brick top slabs. So this right here is going to be the left front of our tank. So our tank's going to be facing that direction there, just like this model right here. And again, this is the front left. So if you're building this in a certain area, take that into account that this is the left side here. And you can refer back to the dimensions that were displayed on the screen at the beginning of the video. Anyways, after we have this done right here, we're going to place down a row 2 of green hardened stained clay, followed by a stone button on the left side of this row 2 like that, so it's going to be on the outside here. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves some dark oak wood stairs. We're going to place down a row 2 like this, followed by a row 2 of stairs right behind those stairs like that. We then want to place down a second row of 2 green stained clay with a stone button on the side there. We're going to grab ourselves dark oak wood stairs, place down a row 2 like that, followed by a second row of 2 right behind the stairs. We then want to place down a row of 2 nether brick half slabs, followed by a row of 2 of nether brick top slabs. So you should get something that looks just like this for the tracks. We want to go ahead and give ourselves a space of 3 from this row of 2 nether brick top slabs to a second row of nether brick top slabs of 2 over here to this side, and we can delete those blocks. And we're just going to copy the same thing we did for the tracks just over here on this side. So green row 2 green stained clay, button copied over to this side. We then want to place down 2 dark oak wood stairs, 2 dark oak wood stairs right behind it, row 2 of green stained clay, 2 dark oak wood stairs, 2 dark oak wood stairs, a row 2 of nether brick half slabs, and a row 2 of nether brick top slabs across, just like that. And once you have that pretty much finished, also don't forget your stone buttons on these green stained clay blocks. Once you have that finished, that's going to basically do it for layer 1, and with that we can move on to layer 2. Alright guys, so moving on to layer 2. For layer 2, what we want to do to get started here is we're going to take green hardened stained clay. We're going to place down a row of 7 here across these front nether brick top slabs like that, so we're going to have a space of 3 that kind of go over this space right there. Once you have that done, we're going to grab a sign. We're going to place down a sign on this green stained clay block on both sides, just like that. Once you have that done, we're going to go and take our nether brick slabs. We're going to make full blocks out of these, so we're going to place down 1 and 2 nether brick full blocks, and then 1 and 2 nether brick full blocks. Once we have that done, we're just going to place down a row of 3 of green stained clay in between those nether brick full blocks. We then want to place down a row of 3 of upside down dark oak wood stairs coming off that row of 3 of green stained clay, followed by a zombie head on either side of that row of 3 of upside down stairs. Also here on the bottom of these stairs here, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 wooden trapdoors. We're also going to place down a wooden trapdoor underneath that zombie head on both sides there, and we can just go ahead and now delete those placeholder blocks, but we're going to need to put them down like that, so we have a nice row of 5 of wooden trapdoors across the front there. Once you have that done, we're also going to need to grab ourselves some dark oak wood fence gates. We're going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood fence gate coming off the 2 side stairs, so not the one in the middle, but the ones on the side there like that. We then want to place down a wooden trapdoor coming off the center stair, like that. And then coming off this fence gate here, we're going to place down 1 and 2 wooden trapdoors like that out to the side, and same thing over here, 1 and 2 wooden trapdoors out to the side like that to kind of create a front, which looks something like that. With that finished, along the side here as well, on this nether brick block right here, we're going to place down a sign like that on both sides as well. Going ahead and going back, we're going to go ahead and take our green stained clay, we're going to place down another row of 5 all the way across, or sorry, row of 7 all the way across, followed by again a sign on both sides. With that finished, we then want to grab our green hardened stained clay. We're going to just place down another row of 7 all the way across, and on the outsides here, we're going to place down a mossy cobblestone wall on both sides. We're basically going to repeat this step a total of 5 more times, so we're going to have 5 more rows of 7 of green stained clay going across. So we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, 4, and then 5, like that, and we're just going to take mossy cobblestone walls and run along the side of those 5 green stained clay blocks, just like that. So we should have a row of 6 here of mossy cobblestone walls on both sides, and the whole center should be filled in like that. For the back section here, we're going to take our green hardened stained clay. We're going to place down a row of 7 all the way across. We're then going to grab ourselves a wooden trapdoor, place it down on the block on either side, like that. With that finished, on top of these nether brick top slabs, we're going to go and place down some nether brick stairs like that. We then want to go ahead and go in between the stairs. We're going to place down a green stained clay block, followed by a spruce wood plank with a stone button on it, and then another green stained clay block to fill in the backspace, like that. Once you guys have that all finished, that's going to do it for layer 2, and with that we can move on to layer 3. Alright guys, so moving on to layer 3. For layer 3, we're going to go ahead and start off by taking a dark oak wood stair. We're going to place it down on top of this wooden trapdoor right here. We're going to place it down like that, followed by a sign on the front of the stair, like so. With that finished, we want to take green carpets. We're going to go ahead and crouch and place it down along the fence, tops of the fence gates, and these wooden trapdoors along the front here, just like that. With that finished, we need to go ahead and grab ourselves some nether brick slabs here. We're going to be doing some detail work in this area. We will also need to go ahead and grab ourselves some dark oak wood slabs as well. We're going to place down a dark oak wood slab right behind this dark oak wood stair, followed by another brick slab out to either side. So after that nether brick half slab, we want to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood stair out here to the side, just like that. We then want to place down a dark oak wood stair coming off that stair, like so. So you create a corner stair. We're going to go and do the same thing over here. So a dark oak wood stair like this, and then a corner stair like so. On the faces of these stairs, we want to go ahead and go into our inventory. We're going to need to grab ourselves some item frames. We're going to place down 1 and 2 item frames on those 2 stairs. we're going to place down a glass pane in the outermost pane, and then a regular glass block in the inner pane, just like that on both sides there for the front lights. With that finished on the side here of these stairs, we're just going to go and place down a sign on both sides, just like that. With that finished, we want to go ahead and then grab ourselves some spruce wood slabs. We're going to place down a spruce wood slab going back from those two nether brick slabs like that, followed by a dark oak wood slab there in the center. We then want to take our green stinkweed blocks. We're going to place down 1 and 2 out to the side, and then 1 and 2 out to the side, and again a sign here on the side of this green stinkweed block like so. Once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and pretty much repeat the same process again. So a dark oak wood slab in the center, spruce wood slab on either side, 2 green stinkweed blocks going out to both sides, just like this, and again a sign on either side, like so. For this next section here, we want to go ahead and take our spruce or dark oak or green stinkweed. We're going to place down a green stinkweed block coming off this dark oak wood slab right here in the center, followed by a spruce wood plank on either side of it. We then want to just place down 2 green stinkweed blocks going out to either side. Now on the side here of these green stinkweed blocks, we're going to place down a ladder on both sides like that. Continuing on, we're just going to take our green stinkweed, place down a row of 7 all the way across, followed by a ladder again on both sides. After we have that done, we want to place down a row of 5 of dark or green stinkweed in the middle like that, followed by a dark oak stair like this on both sides. Going ahead and continuing on, we're going to do the same thing. So a row of 5 of green stinkweed in the middle like that, followed by a dark oak stair on both sides. With that finished, we're going to place down a row of 7 of green stinkweed across, followed by again a ladder on both sides. We then want to go ahead and place down another row of 7 of green stinkweed all the way across, followed by again a ladder on both sides. We also want to grab ourselves some zombie heads, and coming off these 2 dark oak stairs on both sides, we're going to go ahead and take zombie heads and place them down coming off those stairs like so. Continuing on, we're going to do the same thing we did up here. So we're going to place down a row of 5 of green stinkweed in the center, dark oak stair on either side, with a zombie head coming off that stair, like so. We then want to place down another row of 5 of green stinkweed, followed by again a dark oak stair on both sides, again with a stone or with a zombie head coming off the sides. Along the back here, we're just going to take our green stinkweed, place down a row of 7 all the way across. We want to grab ourselves a sign, and we're going to place down a wooden sign on either end of this row of 7. With that done, we're going to take our dark oak wood stairs. We're going to place down a row of 7 of upside down stairs, come off that row of 7 of green stained clay. We want to go ahead and go to the kind of like the middle stairs here. We're going to place down 1 and 2 wooden trapdoors, and then 1 and 2. So you can see we have a space of 1 on the sides here and a space of 1 in the middle there. And then coming off those wooden trapdoors, we're just going to take dark oak wood slabs, place down 1 and 2, 1 and 2, dark oak wood slabs like that on both ends. For pretty much the bottom here of the start of our fuel tanks. Anyways guys, that's going to do it for layer 3. With that, let's move on to layer 4. Alright guys, so go ahead and start with layer 4. For layer 4, we're going to start off by going to this dark oak, or this green stinkweed block right here. We're going to place down a dark oak wood slab on top of it. We then want to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8 dark oak wood half slabs coming off of it like so. One quick adjustment I want to make though is that we actually want to go ahead and replace this spruce slab right here with a spruce wood stair. We also want to place this dark oak wood slab there with a dark oak wood stair, and also a spruce wood stair right over there on that side. Just like that. Sorry about missing that. Sometimes you miss those things. So just make that small adjustment. You guys are good to go. Anyways, continuing on, we want to go ahead and take our signs. We're going to go ahead and go to the basically the 3rd and the 4th dark oak wood slab in this row. We're going to place down 2 signs like that on either side of those slabs, so you kind of have the gun made up right there. Once you have that finished, we're going to grab ourselves some stone buns. We're going to place down 1 and 2 stone buns like that, 1 and 2 on those green stinkweed blocks. We then want to grab black carpet. We're going to place down 1 and 2 black carpet, and then 1 and 2 just like that again on both sides. With that finished, we're going to place down a dark oak wood slab back like this, followed by a spruce wood slab on either side, followed by 2 dark oak wood slabs again going to either side like that. With that finished, we want to go ahead and go from the spruce wood slab here. We're going to place down a green stinkweed block, followed by a dark oak wood stair to the side of it like so. We then want to place down a spruce wood stair like this, so you turn this dark oak wood stair into a corner stair. And then we're going to place down a dark oak wood corner stair coming off the spruce wood stair like that, with a dark oak wood half slab coming out to the side. Over here to the left side of the tank, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair like this, coming off that green stinkweed block, followed by just a dark oak wood slab like that out to the side. With that finished, we're going to take our green stinkweed. We're going to place down a row of 7 all the way across, just like this. Once you guys have that finished, we want to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood slab, come off both ends like that, with a row of 3 of green stained clay going across, or sorry, a row of 5. And actually, want to grab a spruce wood plank. We're actually going to go ahead and go to these 2 blocks right here. We're going to break these and place down 2 spruce wood planks in its place, like so. Continuing on, over here on the right side, we have something a little bit different than the left side. So working on the right side first, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 polished granite blocks back. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves a nether brick top slab and also a nether brick stair. We're going to place down a nether brick top slab coming off the granite block, followed by a dark oak wood stair also coming off of it like so. On the sides here, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some stone buttons, also some signs. We're going to place down a stone button on either side like this, followed by some signs in between them, just like that for side detailing. Over here on the left side, it's a little bit simplistic, or simpler, I should say. We're going to take our dark oak wood slabs. We're just going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 dark oak wood slabs back, just like that. With that finished, we're going to go ahead and then place down a dark oak wood slab that goes in like this. We're then going to place down 1, 2, and 3 dark oak wood stairs like this, and then a dark oak wood half slab like that, which should connect up to this nether brick top slab there. In the space all in here, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some dark oak wood stairs. On the back of this middle stair, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair like this, followed by a second one facing it like so, followed by a spruce wood plank like that right after it. In all the remaining space in here, we're just going to take green stained clay, and we're just going to go and fill in the remaining space on the top here, just like this to kind of fill it in, so we have a nice flat surface there for the top there. With that finished, we then want to go ahead and grab ourselves some dark oak wood stairs on top of these wooden trapdoors. We're going to place down dark oak wood stairs with their backs facing toward the rear of the vehicle. We then just want to place down green stained clay blocks on the backs of those stairs, and we're just going to take signs and pretty much wrap it around the green stained clay blocks. So just like this, wrap it around it. And in the middle, in between these blocks, we are also going to go and grab ourselves a dark oak wood fence gate, place it down like that. And we also want to place down a dark oak wood slab in between these dark oak wood stairs right there in that open space like that for the back. Once you guys have that complete, we do have some final little details we have to do. So over here on the left side, we're going to place down a wooden sign on this green stained clay block, also one on the stair right there. We can go ahead and go into our inventory. We can grab ourselves some item frames and also some tools. So we can grab ourselves a shovel, a axe, or whatever you want to put on the side here. And we can just go ahead and put down 2 item frames on those 2 dark oak wood slabs. Put some, put like a shovel in like that to the side, and also an axe. You guys can choose whatever kind of tools you guys want to. I think iron tools look the best, so that's what I'm going to be using for it. But you guys can use whatever you guys want. And also over here on this side, on this green stained clay block and this dark oak wood stair, we're going to put down some signs as well. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for layer 4. And with that, we'll move on to our last final layers, which are basically going to be layers 5, 6, 7, and 8. So with that, let's go ahead and move on to our last final layers. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving on to our last final layers. Now, for these layers, to go ahead and get started, we're going to go ahead and start off by taking a zombie head. We're going to place down 1 zombie head on this green stained clay block here, followed by a zombie head at about 45-degree angles on either side of it on those dark oak wood stairs, just like that. With that finished, along the left side here, we're going to place down a stone button on that green stained clay block, followed by a black carpet on this green stained clay block. We then want to place down a zombie head like that going back, followed by 1 and 2 stone buttons, followed by dark oak wood fence posts with 1, 2, 3, and 4 iron bars. Actually, my bad, sorry, just 3 iron bars going up like that for the antenna, and then just a stone button going back like so. For this section here, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves rails. We're going to place down 1 and 2 rails on top of those spruce wood planks like that. We then want to place down a zombie head like this after it. We're going to place down a stone button, skip this space here, and then place down a stone button on this green stained clay block as well. For this next section over, we just want to go ahead and place down a zombie head here at about a 45-degree angle facing this direction here, followed by a stone button, and then we're just going to place down a zombie head just like this to the side there. We're also going to place down a stone button on the spruce wood plank here, followed by a zombie head on top of this dark oak wood stair right there like that. With that finished, we're then going to go ahead and go to the side here. We're going to place down a redstone repeater with its little notches flicked out as far as we can go like that. We then want to go ahead and go up to this this zombie head right here, we're going to grab ourselves a spruce wood plank, place down a plank coming off of it like so, and then we're just going to grab a zombie head, place it down on either side of it like that, and also this side as well, zombie heads like so. And actually, this zombie head here we don't need, because we're actually going to place down a dark liquid stair like that, which will be the mount here for our machine gun, which we'll get to in a little bit. Continuing on though, we're going to place down a zombie head like this, come out the front of the stair like that, and then we're going to place down a zombie head to the side of it, with a zombie head at about a 45-degree angle. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves a lever. We're going to place down a lever coming off this stair like that, kind of flicked into it. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some dark black carpet, place down a black carpet on the green stinkway block on this side as well. On top of the polished andesite blocks, we're going to place down a stone button, followed by what's going to be 1 and 2 wooden pressure plates, and then again a stone button like that. We want to go ahead and go to this green stinkway block here. We're going to place down a dark oak wood fence post, and we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 iron bars going up like that, and then again a stone button on this green stinkway block here. We then wanted to just go ahead and take some spruce wood, some oak or wooden pressure plates. We're just going to place down 1 and 2 on those green stinkway blocks, and then 1 and 2 on this one as well, so for the back here. And then we're just going to go ahead and take a black carpet and place it down on top of this nether brick top slab. And that's basically the top of the tank complete. Now to add the AA gun, or the anti-aircraft machine gun, very simple. We're going to need dark oak wood fence gates. We're going to need a end rod, a dark nether brick stair, a redstone comparator, a dark oak wood top slab, and a green carpet, and lastly an anvil. So for this, very simply, we're going to place down an anvil on top of this dark oak wood stair here. Over on top of this spruce wood slab, we're going to place down a fence gate, open it up like so. Coming off the front of the anvil, we're going to place down a nether brick upside down stair, followed by an end rod. Over here to the left side of the gun, or the anvil, we're going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood top slab, followed by a green carpet on top of it. On top of the nether brick stair like that, we're going to place down a redstone comparator like so. And once you guys have that done, that's going to do it for the Stridsvagn 103B. If you guys do end up using this vehicle, I do ask you guys give me proper credit for it. This be anything from a silent build to a link to my channel or this video. If this does appear on any social media sites, that's all I ask for when doing these tutorials. It helps my channel grow and it continues to keep me inspired to keep on posting these tutorials. So if you do end up using it, as long as you guys give me credit for it, you guys are free to use it for projects you guys are working on. Other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett 2x4, and I'll see you guys next time.